Hey designers, what's going on? My name is 5MD and I'm a user experience designer, and today I am going to edit your work. So let go. There was a video a couple of months ago that I've created where I get to edit your work, and I've gotten great responses, but I just did not have the time to reply to all of them and check out the work and then edit them. So today I promised myself that is what I am going to do. So Shriya Khan, I'm sorry if I've misspelled your name wrong. He is one of the subscribers to my YouTube channel. So first off, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and sending your work. I believe he started UI UX design about 6 months ago, roughly. I have seen his work, I liked it. I think he did an amazing job, especially for someone who just started 6 months ago. I am going to provide my feedback. I will tweak it a little bit, and then at the end, I will show you guys the before and after, as in his work and my work. Let me know which one you guys like by commenting below. So let's go begin. Okay, let's just decrease this by 75. Let's do 80. There we go. Perfect. Wow, nice work. Perfect logo placement. Nice work on the links here for the menu. We might need to get rid of this. The header looks amazing. The button needs to stand out. This is great work. I really like what he did here. He is providing the key points of photography that he offers. So that's quite cool. And two different types of images. Even though they're both wedding, I feel like he should do one wedding and one tour pictures. Something like that. So that would have been better. Okay, so I can see that your photography agency, that's what this website is, and you offer 3 different types: wedding, event, and tour. Discover what drone can do for you. This is a very useful and effective information, and I feel like a lot of sales can be done here. However, the 3 pictures for wedding, event, and tour are not really drone shots. So I would definitely change that, and that way it will be more relevant with the topic of drone. A little bit of history of the company, nice. Packages, they do need to stand out. Okay, there's a portfolio area. Our work and wedding is something that I quite did not understand in terms of user experience. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to click on these thumbnails, or am I like, how is this going to take me to the portfolio page? It doesn't seem that useful. At the end of the day, the link is at the top and they can click on that. Our team member testimonials. Testimonials, I feel like it's quite useless to have it on your website. It's best to provide a Yelp link, a Google review, things like that. That's more certified than having a testimonial on your website, because it could be fake. Blog and contact us. All right, that's it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to select all and ungroup everything. There we go, much better. Now let's start with this top navigation. First thing off the bat, what I would do is I'll definitely add a layer here, a white layer. So let's take these guys, apply the white layer. There we go. And then get rid of the border. Let's add some drop shadow in there. And increase it by 30, let's see, 30%. Okay, now you can tell there's a little bit of shadow in there. Not too much, not too little, which is a perfect amount because the navigation now definitely stands out. There we go, perfectly aligned. Wonderful. Now let's go with this right here. One important thing you need to do is, well, you know what? We don't need these guys. We do not need them at all, because this is a 5-page website, so therefore we don't really need a search engine, not really that important. Okay, go here, activate the grid. I'm going to, oh, it's already locked, okay. I'm just gonna shift it right there so it's properly aligned. Now in terms of the placement, they're very important. So homepage, it's universal standard that people will click on the logo now to get to the homepage, so let's leave it as is. About, I don't think that's important. I'll just put what you want to sell, so which is wedding, photography, about, and then blog. Don't worry how they're placed right now. You can just easily select all and bang, done. Wonderful. That's all you have to do for the navigation. I liked the height that you have selected, so great job on that. 10 out of 10, give yourself a pat on the back. So what you want to do here, the banner is amazing. The only thing that I would want to change is the fact that they're very far apart. So let's group the CTA, which is call to action, this right here, book service. I will bring it up a little bit here. So now they're well spaced out. Ungroup this for a second. Perhaps add a little bit of drop shadow so it can stand out. It's just too bland. So let's just go to 60%. As you can see now, it definitely stands out compared to before. So go back, 60%. It's that small, nice detail things that make the design better. So this is amazing. I love it. I'm surprised the fact that you have applied a perfect alignment spacing in this paragraph here. That's some great work. Okay, select all of them, group it, click on the layer here, and this guy right here. Now it's perfectly aligned in the middle. Now, moving on. So we're gonna take this guy right here because I really want that color. I don't want to mess it up and come up with my own pink color. So let's do that and get rid of this guy here, keep this here, and boom, right there. You spelled and wrong, which is fine. Making spelling mistakes, you can ask my friends, my coworkers, anyone that I've worked with in my life. I'm the king in that, especially Patrick. He'll definitely tell you that that is true. Okay, so let's align them together. We're gonna bring them a little bit closer like that, and then a little bit closer like this. Now they're well spaced out. So I'm not sure if you want these to be clickable. In my case, I would, so it can take the user to that page. So let's just make them underlined, which will indicate the users that this link is now clickable. And they're just too far apart, so let's just do one space like that. Select one space like that. Perfect. In the future reference, if you ever need to duplicate something like this, make sure you group it all. Click one layer, repeat grid, and then you can just move them just like that. You know what? In this case, I like to show off, and that is what I'm going to do. Boom, repeat grid. Can never get the name right. Oops, there we go, and push it right here. Let's get this guy down here. Perfect, wonderful. Now, the call to action button, what we're gonna do, I hope you guys guessed it, we're going to copy this call to action, what we did earlier on. So, I'm going to increase, I'm going to keep this as is, apply drop shadow, and I believe it's, should be 60%, but since there's no background image here, let's decrease it and put it to maybe 20%, so much better. Mark it as group, so that these guys are together. Okay, perfect. Let's go here and bang. I don't know why you have duplicated your layers here. That's quite weird. Or is it my computer problem? I don't know. All right, let's do that. Align them together. And this guy is not happy with me. Something like that. Now let's go do this again. Whoa, perfect. Here's my feedback to you. I would just take these two images and shrink it, and so it's properly aligned, as you can see right there. That's fine. Okay, it's my OCD problem. If you guys know me, you guys know that I have OCD when it comes to design. Okay, wonderful, perfect. But there's just one thing that's missing, and here's what I will do. So when a user comes to this page, they do not know that there's nothing under here. So what I would do is select this guy right here, slightly up, not too much. You don't want to give too much away. Now the users or your clients, when they're here, they're gonna be like, oh, you know what? There's more content at the bottom. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Same trick. First, let's just lock the background layer so it does not interfere with our lives. All right, so number one, we're gonna get rid of this guy. We're gonna click this and make it pink. Awesome, but one important thing now, since this is going to be consistent throughout, you have to make sure that the sizes are correct. So it's 40 bold. And same font type, so which is Poppins 40 bold. Okay, wonderful. We are being consistent. I guess he chose to make it center, which is totally fine, right? You have content this way, background image, then you got content like that. That's totally fine. Definitely, like I've said before, the images need to change. So I'm not going to change the image right now because there's not much time, and this is going to be a very long video. So let's just keep it nice and sweet. I'm just going to take this white. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a white bar in the back. I'm going to extend it like that, and for the last one as well. Okay, perfect. Go down a little bit. Now I'm going to also make them stand out. So let's do that. 16 is fine. Select all of this and push it a little bit like that. Perfect. Now we're going to select all of this and bring it a little bit higher. Unlock the background layer. Decrease the size like that. And it's just, wow, wonderful. I love it. What do you guys think? I'm going to group them together. Your group, perfect. Let's become a big fat family. Okay, you're not perfectly aligned. Group all these guys again. Unlock the back layer, select, and well, center. Oof. Wonderful. And we're going to move these guys a little bit higher like that. Okay. I'm also going to decrease the grid a little bit less so you guys can, let's do 16. There we go, much better. Okay, I hope you guys are following the grid. Every time when you guys do UI design, please follow the grid. For responsive design, desktop to mobile, it'll be 1,000 times easier. Now, moving forward to here. History is something, you don't really need it in this page, but let's just push this guys aside. And what we're gonna do now is bring out the package options all the way up there. First off, I'm going to rename this. So let's get this person out. I'm just gonna take this one out. Let's ungroup this. Take it here, place it right here. Packages. You can write whatever you want. I like what you did here, but it needs a little bit of tweaking. So let's start with that. So first off, I'm going to take these guys and just throw them out. This guy will go right here. This is yours and this is going to be mine. So I'm not a fan of this, so let's get rid of that. Move the image a little bit higher. We don't need the image to be that big, so let's perhaps decrease it by, yeah, sure, why not half? I'm not sure why you have the red in the back, so yeah, we don't really need that. Okay, now so far so good. We're going to extend this all the way at the back perfectly. There we go, nice. I'm not a fan of this, not a fan of that. I'm going to put a drop shadow there. Now it definitely stands out and the border is fine. Okay, now we have to take this guy here and perhaps make it, and we will put it to bold. Font size for this, let's increase it to at least 20. No, let's do it to 22. I think 20 was fine. Yeah, 20 is fine. You can definitely see this in a price. Let's get rid of this. Okay, just lock the card from the back. Move everything here. I really can't tell that this is in a white background, so I'm gonna click here. I'll get rid of this for a second. Come right here. Yep, it is. Okay, perfect. Now for the button, exactly, you guessed it. We're going to take them right here. Come here, paste it right there. Make sure to use components for this. I'm just doing this super fast so you guys can see the way I design. Purchase now is totally fine. So let me just, yeah, I'm being super lazy, guys. Please don't try this stunt at home. Get it? Yeah, anyways. Okay, so I'm going to make the button only for this one a bit bigger and make sure everything is perfect. Wonderful. And this could say ceremony. Okay, perfect. Let's change the price to $4.99. Yeah, my spelling mistakes. I know. Okay, what we're gonna do now is we're going to take that, push it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One group. Your one group. Okay. Center. Click here. Center. Whoa. Weird. Center. Okay. And center. As you guys can tell, this is a little bit more. My one stands out a little bit more. Just decrease it a little bit. Okay, perfect. Now, as I've seen, he has 3 packages. So what we're gonna do first is obviously go back here, activate the grid, come back here, and duplicate that all over like that. Perfect. So here's what we are going to do. Let's label them first. Full wedding. Let's make it $1,000. So $9.99. I'm not going to add images right now. When it comes to 3 packages, you need to make your one of the package products stand out. Very common. A lot of businesses have used it, like Dropbox, Netflix. So what you're gonna do first is fix your OCD problem, like moi, and boom, perfect. Okay. So what you're gonna do first is I'm going to target the center one. It's always the center one. So center one has to have a very, very, very promising price. So I take this, duplicate it here. I am going to decrease it like that and have it well centered. This one could say recommended. Okay, let's just, so we're gonna make it like this, decrease it like that, bam, bam. Let's just pick a funky color for now, something that stands out compared to the button. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with maybe that. Okay, now I go with all of these guys, ungroup them. There we go, let's group this, regrouped, perfecto. Let's bring them down a bit, like that. Okay, so what I would do here, I'll take these guys, bring it here, perfect spacing. Definitely decrease the height. I feel like it's just way too much. Maybe like a little bit like that is perfect. Let's have this aligned. Contact Us button really needs to go because we have our own button now, right guys? So let's just take these guys here. Man, it's very hard to talk in design, by the way. It's very, very, very hard. So when I go here, we already know that it needs to change something like this. Okay, I like the spacing between all these 3 guys. So let's just move it up a little bit here. We can just do it something like that. A little bit like this. Okay, and when I was looking at this portfolio thing right here, I wasn't a big fan of. I'm just going to write portfolio. Why not? The chances of your clients to read this and click on the portfolio is like 3 out of 10 because they'll just go to the top and click on portfolio. That's actually a fun fact. So while we're at it here, we're going to decrease it like that, apply the drop shadow. Now since this is behind an image, we're gonna go back and see what we did here. This was 60. Let's see if 60 works. I actually like 16, but no, this is way too much. 25. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and bam. All right. Perfect, I love it. Obviously select all and make sure it's nice and center it like that. Amazing, it's like perfectly centered, but we're just gonna decrease it a little bit more. And now let's see what's up. Perfect. Now this here, like I said, I'm not a fan of it, so sorry buddy, this gotta go. I don't understand what this is supposed to do, so I'm just gonna get rid of this, but don't worry, we have the link here, wedding photo shoot. Oh, actually, I didn't even realize this. Look at that. Contact. You know what I would do? I would put a wedding photo shoot and portfolio. Like this and like that. There we go. Perfect. Wedding photo shoot portfolio, which is all good. If you want, you can get rid of these 2 and just put portfolio, about, blog, and contact. All right, look at how much space we saved. All right, so this is good. This is good. Testimonials, like I said, it's gotta go. Bam. Blog we don't really need. Let's have its own page. This is fine. Let's grab everything. Shift it like that. We'll grab these guys as well. We're gonna copy this person here. Bring them right here. It's called Our Teams. Sure, why not? Our Team Members. MEMBERS. Fahim, please, embarrassing me. I like what you did here. Maybe have a little bit of hover. When you hover here, there's a, like the drop shot or something like that. Perhaps appear. I don't know. That's totally up to you. I'm going to leave it up to you. Oops. Whoa. Weird. Okay. Like that. Perfect. Love it. This is going to be the same thing. So what we did right here. So let's just take this whole thing here, bring it here, lock it for a bit. We'll take this guy, shift him as far as possible, get out of here. Boom, bring it here. And it's in the grid, perfect. Okay, so let's watch this. I would definitely add hours of operation, address, and things like that, and also email address, social media channels if you want. That's very important, but since we're running out of time, and I'm doing my best to make this video as short as possible, but I know this is going to be a long video. Anyways, like that, so we get rid of this guy. Okay, so here's what we keep. We keep 1, we keep 2, we keep 3. Okay, bring them like that, bring them like that. There we go, much better. And we do something like this to here, why not? Oh my god, I spelled contact wrong. Contact us. Bet you guys didn't catch that. If you did, comment below. Okay, we will put it right here. Let's just make it a little bit bigger so it's just too obvious. I feel like it needs a little bit of breather. Boom, perfect. Yeah, there we go. Together, make sure now you guys are happy. They are happy. And we're just gonna shift it up to something like that. Having a long banner size. Obviously, we're just gonna take this guy here. Since this is too much pink, I don't know. I feel like it should be, yeah, that one like that. There we go, perfect. Oh my god, we saved a lot of space. We saved a lot of space. And there you have it. I'm going to upload his work and my work in my Dribble link. So click on that. Let me know what you guys think. But comment below. That was some great work, Tushfia Khan. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings by changing a little bit of things around on your design. You're more than welcome to use it. And if you guys want me to tweak your work, please email me. The link of my email address is in the description below. Subscribe. Click on the notification icon. Check out my other videos. I have a lot of great design videos that can help you guys become a better UI UX designer. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another day. Peace out.